their paychecks until the government starts running again, though they would get back pay when it did. Civilian government employees could be sent home without pay. What could actually shut down? National parks, the Smithsonian Museum, the education department, those schools would stay open. Other government departments, including the National Institutes of Health, the Drug Administration, the Environmental Protection Agency, they could all close. Has the government shut down before? Yes, nearly 20 times in the past 40 years. When would it happen this time around? Possibly on Friday night. The government's budget runs 12 months from October 1st through the following September 30th. But when lawmakers couldn't agree on the budget last fall, they started passing short-term spending deals, which kept the government funded temporarily. The current one of those expires Friday at midnight. So what are the hang-ups on a longer-term budget? Well, Democrats insist the budget should contain a solution for young immigrants who came to the U.S. illegally as children. Republicans insist the budget should contain more money for border security. And the White House insists on funding for a border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. Experts say that most Republicans and most Democrats do not want the government to shut down, and each side blames the other for the holdup. But if they can't reach an agreement on either a full budget or another temporary one to delay a shutdown, one can happen starting this weekend. 10-second trivia. Which of these companies is not considered one of America's big three automakers? Ford, General Motors, Toyota, or Fiat Chrysler? Though it's one of the largest car makers in the world, Toyota isn't considered one of America's big three because it's based in Japan. One thing they all have in common is their investment in driverless cars, autonomous vehicles. They're being tested around the world. And though there's a lot of talk and excitement over cars and trucks that completely drive themselves, most experts say that won't be a reality for decades. There are debates over whether they'll make transportation cheaper or worsen urban sprawl, whether they'll reduce air pollution or increase traffic. There are questions about their safety. And one big concern is how they'll impact the economy.
I've hauled containers, I've hauled tankers, I've hauled doubles, hazmat. I got the lights for everything. There's a lot of bad things about it, there's a lot of good things about it. It's not family life. I was gone 3 weeks out of a month. Mess you up for a bit because you want to be home with your wife and your family. This is totally different, I never thought of the truck driver itself. I mean, how many people have it?
Jeff Runyons left trucking to work for Starsky Robotics. He's one of the first test drivers who has made the leap to driverless trucks. An autonomous future will be an earthquake-level disruption in the American job market. With 5 million professional drivers on the road in the U.S., Goldman Sachs estimates we could see as many as 400,000 jobs disappearing annually once autonomous vehicles are adopted. And Silicon Valley doesn't seem very concerned.